Welcome back to the channel, Hosers. I'm excited. I got something new here, something that just came in. I've been wanting one for quite a while, but because of the price, I just couldn't bring myself to buy it. And finally, I just said, you know what, screw it, I'll just get it. And this is how it comes. It comes like this. First time I've seen a gun come like this in a case rather than a hard case or a box. But for those of you who know, you know, or those of you who know how to read the title, you know that it's a TAVOR. So there you have it. TAVOR IWI X95. Let's just get rid of this case. So, oh, it's kind of heavy. Wow. Jeez, I need more room. All right, so there you have it, guys. This is the OD green, obviously, chambered in 223556. I took the these rails right here come off. You just push this in and it slides off. See, it slides, and below it, beneath it, you have a Picatinny rail. So I took the bottom one off and put this Magpul grip. It's set up for right now right-handed eject. This is ambidextrous. You could flip it and put it on the left. Same with the bolt. I believe the bolt is ambi. You could just flip it to the other side. All in all, nice little rifle. Comes with the Sling Swivels in QD points, which is a nice touch. This right here is where the magazine goes. So a little bit different. Takes a little getting used to, I have to admit. And if I'm being honest, not my favorite. This here is the bolt stop, which I think is just absolutely stupid. So you try to hold the bolt open, you have to pull this down and then push this, and then it locks. That being said, when you slap a magazine in, and it drops. I mean, if you were to use it and train with it, the ergonomics might become, you know, they might make sense. To me, from the little bit of use I've had, they don't make sense, and I'm not a fan of it. I really don't like the length of pull. It just doesn't fit me properly. I would imagine you could probably buy bigger, smaller spacers, but out the box, it just doesn't fit me well. I feel like, and you'll see even when I'm shooting, it feels like I'm just too pushed up in it and it's too compressed. I'm 6 feet tall, so maybe I'm just a little bit too tall for it. Trigger is not bad. I've heard the first version of the TAVOR 23 was really bad. It's not bad. Like, it's got all this, you know, look at it. It's got all this dead, whatever you want to call it, and grit. Brakes, let's see the resets. Oops. Trying to get this. So let's see the reset. Comes out a bit, you know, not too bad. Oh, and as I'm doing that, ARs are falling. Everything's falling. These guns are too big. So, you know, I've got maybe 100 rounds through it. I haven't put many rounds through it. It's fun to shoot. Don't get me wrong. It is fun to shoot. But if it were me and I lived in the States, because we're not allowed to have these in Canada anymore, they're just way too dangerous. So dangerous that I'm still allowed to keep it in my house. I'm just not allowed to use it. That's, for those of you who don't know, Canadian law. They banned AR-15s on May 1st, 2020. They told all of Canada that these rifles are way too dangerous for anyone to be trusted with, yet all the legal gun owners were allowed to keep them, but just not use them. So let that sink in. You buy something legally, and then one day they say you can't use it anymore. You just have to leave it locked in your house. You can't sell it, you can't use it, you can't do anything with it, just store it. So very dangerous, but not dangerous enough to actually confiscate. So you do the math there. But anyways, that's enough of a rant. Collapsing stock fits way better. For me, at least, I find that every AR I've ever used fits. This is the short barrel one. This, now mind you, this is an aftermarket trigger, so I will say, you know, it's not fair to compare. This here is it's not Geisley, it's Geisley's sister company, ALG. So this is just a $90 ALG beauty. Like, so short, so crisp. Reset is next to nothing. Audible. You can't beat that. And that's a $90 trigger. I have a $250  3-gun Geisley, and that's even better. So, you know, I'm sure this would be better if you invested money in the trigger, but just out the box, even the regular mil specs are way better. I find the ergos are just more intuitive when you're going for a reload here. Charging handle is just here, and you know, bolt release there, bolt catch, bolt release is there. Everything is right where you need it, you know. Whereas with this TAVOR, you know, should you get a jam, you've got it, which is fine. You go here, you know, it's a little bit further ahead, but you know, if you want to lock the bolts, like, what are you doing here? You've got to, like, even just look ergonomically. How am I gonna, if I'm holding the, you know, support hand, strong hand here, I want to lock the bolt back, I have to use my support hand to pull this charging handle. How am I gonna, I have to let go of the grip, and I have to, you know, push it down here. Like, how does that make sense? You know, if you're trying to clear a jam in the field, I don't know, to me that just doesn't make sense. Maybe there's reason behind it, or maybe you get used to it, and then even when you put the magazine in, I guess you could, you know, pull the charging handle. But again, I'm more accustomed to just, you know, pushing the slide release. So for me, maybe it's just repetitions needed, but for me, it doesn't fit me perfectly. I'm not crazy about it. Definitely regretting the money I spent on it, and you know, I might give it another couple range visits before I decide if I want to sell it or not. I believe, you know, takedown is just these pins right here. I haven't done it yet. Not going to, really don't want to, or I'm not going to clean it, but I believe it's just these pins right here, and then this pops open and everything comes out. Yeah, I've only got definitely less than 100 rounds through it, I think, just trying to go from memory. So I'm not going to clean it just yet. It's been super reliable. Not a single malfunction. I'll try to roll in some video footage of accuracy, just offhand 25 yards. No problem. You know, I'm not going to say it's not accurate. Definitely as accurate as this little 7-inch barrel. But definitely, if I had to choose, I would be taking AR any day of the week. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what I'm missing. I'm going to run some more drills and give you an update. I just wanted to give you a quick unboxing and just, you know, welcome to the channel. We'll run some drills with it. I'm gonna shoot the gong at 50 and 100 and just see, you know, how it is shooting with a 1x aim point at 100 yards. It's a 8-inch gong. And let me know what you guys want to see. Thanks.